Hi everyone. All right, today's lesson is rational exponent equations. So equations with rational exponents, like 2/3. So I think the path we'll take here is rewrite this, and we just did radical equations, so why don't we just rewrite this as a radical? Remember the conversion there? All right, well, the first thing I would want to do here then is to raise this to the third power. To get rid of the cube, I'm going to raise it to the third power. And I have x minus 5 squared, that gets rid of the cube root, equals, let's see, 16 to the third power, 4096. I do think that's a perfect square, so we're going to be in luck here. So I'm going to now take the square root of both sides, and I got a positive and a negative square root, and when the square root and square cancel out, so I'm left with x minus 5. The square root of 4096 is 64. X minus 5 equals 64. Plus or minus, so x minus 5 equals positive 64, or x minus 5 equals negative 64. I could have done the 5 plus or minus 64 also. That would have been okay. So when I add 5 to both sides, I got x equals 69, or x equals negative 59. Okay, so I do want to check. So I need to check 69 minus 5 to the 2/3 power. And you can do that on your calculator. And that is actually just 64. 69 minus 5 is 64 to the power of, and I'll use parentheses, 2 divided by 3. That is 16. Alright, so that one works. And then negative 64 to the 2/3 power. I wonder if that works. So I need negative 64 in parentheses, and then to the power of 2 divided by 3 theses. And that is also 16. So they both work. So there's, so I took the rational exponent, rewrote it as a radical, and then we just did some of the things that we had just worked on. Alright, now I got a good problem for you here. 4x squared times x minus 1 to the 1/3 plus 6x times x minus 1 to the 4/3 equals 0. So what I want you to recognize here is that 4/3 is equal to 1 plus 1/3. And I'm going to rewrite x minus 1 to the 4/3 as x minus 1 to the first power times x minus 1 to the 1/3 power. Because you add exponents, right? And 1 plus 1/3 is 4/3. Okay, well, let's see where that leads us. 4x squared times x minus 1 to the 1/3 power plus 6x times x minus 1 to the first power times x minus 1 to the 1/3 power equals 0. Alright, so it's kind of factored now. 4x squared well, let me do this. Let's put the x minus 1 to the 1/3 power. That is a common factor in these two. And make it times 4x squared plus 6x times x plus, not plus 1, x minus 1. And that is equal to 0. Okay, I think this needs cleaned up in parentheses here a little bit. So I've got 4x squared. I'm going to distribute. I'll put this out here. X minus 1 to the 1/3 power. I got 4x squared plus 6x squared minus 6x equals 0. And x minus 1 to the 1/3 power times, what is that, 10x squared minus 6x equals 0. Okay. Now it's factored. X minus 1 to the 1/3 power equals 0, or 10x squared minus 6x equals 0. All right, let's deal with this. Let's factor, 2x is a common factor between 10 and 6, and the x's for the x squared and the x. And that makes 5x minus 3 equals 0. So 2x equals 0, or 5x minus 3 equals 0. So I'm using zero product property within the zero product property there. And if I divide by 2, I'm talking about x being 0. If I add 3, I got 5x equals 3. And if I divide by 5, I've got x equals 3/5. Alrighty. And then this side, let's come back up here. I'm going to, nope, that's 1/3 power. I'm going to rewrite this as the cube root of x minus 1 equals 0. That's the 1/3 power. I'm going to raise this to the 3rd power. I've got x minus 1 equals 0, and x equals 1. So I'm looking at 3 solutions right now. 1, 0, and 3/5. I'm curious enough to check here. When x is 1, this is 0, and the 0 to the 1/3 is 0. So this is 0, this is 0, so 0 does work. I'm sorry, 1 does work. Let's try 0 now. Now, this is negative 1 to the 1/3 power. And I believe that is, and that's the cube root of negative 1, which is negative 1. But we'll go ahead and just kind of confirm that on the calculator. And there's actually a cube root function in the math menu, number 4 here. Cube root of negative 1 equals negative 1. Alright, so this is for 0. Well, this is 0 here, and that's 0 times whatever is still 0. I don't know why I'm going through so much to do that. Now, 3/5 will be the one to check them. And 3/5 is 0.6. So I'm just going to put 4 times 0.6. And I'll close those parentheses and square that. And then I'll put 0.6 minus 1 in parentheses, and I'll raise that to the, I'll put it in parentheses, 1 divided by 3, the 1/3 power. I'll come back down, plus 6 times 0.6 times 0.6 minus 1 to the power of 4/3. 4 divided by 3 is 0. It works. Alright, so these are all three solutions. Alright, I think the checking took longer than the solving. So, you guys take care now.